Today we dye tie-dye. In order to do this tie-dye, we used 4 pots, a stove, and 5 packets each of 5 different flavored drink mixes. We used 1 pot twice and glass bowls to store the mixture once mixed. We also used 2 cups of distilled white vinegar per pot. Bring the vinegar to a boil, then stir in the drink mixes. Be careful about breathing in the fumes as it can be very strong. Because of this, I would recommend doing this in a ventilated area. Let the mixes simmer, then remove from the heat and pour into the glass bowls. Let this cool about 15 minutes and be careful as this will be hot. Now you can prepare your dye area. We used a trash bag and it worked well. Gather the fabric you will dye with rubber bands. Here we have different clothes of different material. 3 shirts, 3 pairs of underwear, and 1 bra. Crumple, twist, roll, or spiral the clothing and then tie it with a rubber band in order to hold its shape. We tried multiple ways in order to vary the pattern that we would get. Bring the dye close to the clothing, and then you can either use a baster or just dunk the clothing into the dye. The dyes at this point were hot to room temperature, with the pink being cold, having set in the fridge overnight. Place the now dyed clothing into zip-top bags and let it sit overnight. Now it's going to get a little bit tricky. You want to rinse it in cold water until the water runs mostly clear. Let these sit again overnight. Some people say to hand wash, others say you can wash in the machine as long as it's on cold and low settings. We hand washed these first and then let them hang dry for a few days, and then we placed them into a washing machine. This was after the hand wash as they were hang drying. Now unfortunately, by putting the clothes into the washer, we did end up having a little bit of a setback in that the washing detergent, even with the low setting, delicate setting, and using cold water only, the detergent actually washed out all or most of the Kool-Aid, which is actually a pretty good testimony for the detergent itself. But what we ended up with for the majority was this. We have kind of just your pink, your underwear here. We also have one of the shirts here, which also took on a kind of a pink tone to it. We did have one success, and that was actually with the bra, and that ended up kind of looking like this here. So this is the only one that really lasted throughout our tie-dye experiment. And I mean, while it is a success, it's not something that I found to be a long-lasting dye solution. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.